Hey friends, thank you for checking out the Startup Rundown this week. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Kevin Dahl, and I've been living and working in the Calgary tech scene for over 15 years. Every Sunday, I scour the interwebs looking for local events happening in Calgary. My goal is that in 8 minutes or less, which is about as much time as it takes to brew a pot of coffee, I can give you a rundown of all the cool events and workshops that are on my radar for the week. With so many amazing things happening in Calgary these days, I can't wait to see you at one of these events. All right, let's get on with it. It's the third week of January, and while the polar vortex hasn't gotten us yet, the number of events happening on Wednesday and Thursday will hit you like a weather bomb. Starting us off tonight is Startup Calgary with their Customer 101 workshop. This session is all about lean startup thinking, getting you to focus on understanding your customer and discovering their pains, gains, wants, and needs. This workshop is perfect for anybody just starting out on their entrepreneurial journey or for startups who are struggling to make sales. Jumping to Wednesday, we have a series of Facebook Live events put on by Jade Alberts with Peer Guidance. His series, titled Telling It Like It Is, interviews startup founders in Alberta. This week, he has Mike DeBoer joining him from Leveling Up. Jade does his live show every Wednesday and has a ton of great guests lined up for 2021, so make sure you check that out. At noon, we've got Lunch Without Lunch put on by Rainforest Alberta. This week, they have their friends at Good Lawyer joining them to talk about how they've found opportunities over the last year despite COVID and how you can as well. Immediately after that, we have Entrepreneurs Anonymous, a new weekly meetup for entrepreneurs looking for peer support. Hafiz from Play City is behind this meetup. Last year, when COVID hit, he started a group called The Collective, and after 40 plus meetings, he decided to evolve things into e-Anon, a great initiative supporting entrepreneur mental health and well-being. Later that afternoon is 321 Growth Academy's mini marketing meetup. There's nothing mini about this panel though. They've got leaders from Harvest Builders, Thin Air Labs, Unbounce, and HubSpot coming together to share tips on building ICPs, building killer landing pages, optimizing search, and more. If that wasn't enough, we've got 4 awesome events happening on Thursday as well. Starting things off over the lunch hour on Thursday is something new to me. Local Investing YYC is holding an information session for people interested in becoming localists or people who invest in the success of their community. They've raised over $700K so far and are aiming to raise $2 million to support 5 to 8 startups this year. Their first investment happened at the end of 2020 when they invested in Mob Squad, and it's a really cool initiative. I look forward to hearing about their future deals over the coming year. At 3 p.m., Good Lawyer's holding another one of their free events. This one's focused on helping creatives get a handle on the legal side of their business. Whether it's protecting IP, raising funding, whatever it might be, this event will help you learn how to protect your business from a legal perspective. Then at 4:15, we have Product Calgary hosting a Jobs to be Done workshop with David Ferris. Every startup founder should eat, sleep, breathe the Jobs to be Done framework. And David will be talking about how he uses this framework at Jobber. And in case you haven't heard, Jobber just closed $60 million last week. And last but not least, on Thursday night, we have the Calgary UX group with their event, Calgary's Economic Future, how UX design will be part of its success. This event features 3 of my favorite humans. Our fearless leader, Terry Rock at Platform Calgary, Jen Lucier, who's a fellow advisor with me at Platform, and Colton Ryerson from Startup Calgary, who recently just joined the Platform team as we merged officially at the end of 2020. Calgary's economic recovery will be digital. Our city is investing heavily on diversifying the economy, enabling the digital transformation across all industries, and bringing communities together under the most ambitious innovation coalition the province has ever seen. This event will give you a front row seat to see what's happening and how you can be part of it. Whew, and that's what I've got on my list for this week. I'm sure there are other events happening this week, so please, as always, feel free to drop the details in the comments. That wraps up things for this week. Thanks again for watching. My name's Kevin Dahl, and that was your Startup Rundown.